Hello everyone, Jacketing here. Welcome back to PhD Racing Lab, and today we've got some very exciting mods to be able to show you guys. As you guys have seen during our shakedown video, we've upgraded a lot of the interior. The seats feel pretty awesome with a halo, with everything. The car drives awesome now with our JRZ coilovers and the SPL parts. And the tires feel good, everything feels good. The only thing that doesn't really feel good is you've got a very BMW-esque, very, what do you call it? Very cushiony, like rubbery, Rolls-Royce steering wheel in your hand. And sometimes on a race car, you just want a racing steering wheel. But the problem with these racing steering wheel is a lot of times when you do them, you lose all functions. You lose your cruise control, you lose your like phone call buttons, you lose all these fancy buttons that people started putting on these things. And most importantly, your paddle shifters. Today, we've got the solution to everything. To having a really nice, small steering wheel customized to your hand, and also retaining all the functions as well as paddle shifters, and also kind of an upgrade of the paddle shifters. Thank you to our friends at Momo, PhD's official safety partner, for supplying these Momo Mod 88. I like them because they're flat bottom, which makes it very racy, and they're actually not quite a full circle. You can tell they're a little bit like a round oval and then a flat bottom. So I can pick this one because I like a flat bottom steering wheel. It's easier to get in and out of, and also it just makes you feel like you're racing a race car, more so than a round street car or like a drifting steering wheel, all that. To make this work, we'll be going with the Werks. This is their prototype, the Werks racing steering wheel system. It's their kind of a prototype for the G series, which is why we're going to install this and test it out for them, make sure the last couple functions are useful. But thanks to the guys at JQ, we've also got these. Oh, look at this, Alex. Look at how cool these are. This is the horn button for the JQ steering wheel.
The horny button?
No, the horn buttons, custom engraved for PhD. We'll see if we can make these an option for our customer orders. So if you want to be PhD hot boys like us, which we'll put these in later, you can. Being a prototype, I don't really know what steering wheel I want. So thankfully, our friends at Momo sent us two Mod 88. We have a 320mm, which is actually what Alan's FD had, if you've ever seen that video, and I quite like this one, and also a 350 for me to choose from. And we'll be able to test both, and if the fitment's good on both, we'll be able to use whichever we really like. Switch around a little bit. So thank you all Momo for that, and let's dive into the really cool one. This is the Mad Trace from Werks, quick release, with the paddle shifters. Click, click. Particularly like all the buttons. You have your M1 and M2 button, which is very typical on BMWs. There's a couple that you can also customize. I believe these you can customize. And you have your speed limiter button to set the speed, couple adjustments, volume. Like, it's like, oh, actual cool stuff. Really, really nice. It should just fit over like so, when it's all done. So that'll be your kind of how it looks on the final, between the 350 and the 320. So I don't know, we're gonna play with it. We're gonna install everything and fit it up, see which one I like better. But I wanna do the PhD logo first, if you don't mind. The horn button swap is done. It looks very nice. I'm gonna keep it in this box for now because we're gonna need to take off the steering wheel that's in the car right now in order to put a nice one in. And very luckily, JQ has a beautiful instructional manual. This is for F chassis still, but I think they have a G series coming. Also, they said it's like 99% the same. So we're gonna follow this and tackle that and see if we can, when I say we, I mean Alex, because he's the more delicate person to handle this. And because it's a steering wheel and I really don't want it coming off in my, like while I'm driving, I'm gonna have him do it because I trust him more than I trust myself. Step 1, make sure the steering wheel is straight. It sure is. Step 2, disconnect battery negative terminal. It is disconnected. Look at how nice our JRZ coilovers, the reservoirs are, and the quick disconnect too. Step 3.
The sketchy bit?
This is the somewhat irreversible bit.
This is the the airbag picking Alex. I got a light click on the left. Nothing there.
Nothing on the third one.
Nothing. Go through into the left. There should be a slot on the middle that naturally guide the tip of the screwdriver. Then you just push and believe, and there it is. And then, how the fuck did I do this so easily? This on the other side, but this side I can't find the spring anymore.
Like on the other side, you did.
Twice.
All right, let's just lock it again and redo this, just to prove it's not a fluke.
which I just did.
You push back in again.
Push it back in again. Yeah, no, I think it's because one
yeah,
side's
yeah,
undone,
yeah.
so the other
It's
side's on
fighting.
a weird angle. Right. Now watch this side can come out again. Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, there you go.
Take the plugs out.
Okay.
Unplug it, and this is what we'll be replacing it with.
Yeah, this will be replacing. I've also show you the connector. Basically, if you look at this way, you see this. You basically have to push this down and pull.
Oh.
So if you can see what
Please
I
don't
mean.
plug it back in.
No. But also, that case I can show you. You see, there's a little slot in here.
Yes.
So basically, it just goes straight into the back of it, and then the
Yes.
spring's like here. This is the spring you're ultimately trying to move. But as long as you're not stabbing into like a super duper round, you're basically trying to stab towards the center of this. It will naturally guide into this slot, and then you just be brave and pushing. The spring will move, and that's what unlocks it.
You see it, yeah.
But basically, if you can't find the spring, just try to point the screwdriver to the dead center of the steering wheel.
Yep.
And that's where you find the spring. It's just gonna be pushed. It's quite a bit of resistance, but it should be okay because this slot will guide your screwdriver to stay in slot. So just be brave. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Oh, the double fisting effort worked.
There you go.
Cool.
I permanently ruined the factory, beautiful factory BMW M2 steering wheel.
Don't worry about it. Nobody will see it. This is gonna go straight in the junk. We're also going to need to like open this up.
Open this, right? Yeah.
Yes, which is just trim panel removers.
Okay, which we do have.
Hold on. Someone installed this incorrectly.
Someone installed
The
this
tabs was already out. Cool. Thanks, BMW.
The panel tool might be stuck. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I fucking hate it. There you go.
This is our delete plug. Delete plug is right here. Yay.
This should just go in. Plug this in now. Plug this in now. And then we line this up. Then we're gonna find the spline, which is there. You're supposed to like get in harder.
Yeah. In. There we go.
That's in. Right.
Cool.
Then the big nut.
The big nut.
The Jesus nut.
Alan brought up a very good point. We should have weighed this whole thing, but we didn't. So it's a little late now. But they also gave you this handle that you can bolt in.
So you can actually tighten this.
Yeah, look at how like actually they've thought of like almost everything.
50, right? 50 foot-pounds.
50 foot-pounds.
Set that! Oh, fuck. There you go.
There it is.
So essentially, kids, what we learned today is if you want to work on a modern BMW, have friends.
It's really not that bad.
Okay, hold on. We're at step 6, which is ensure the adapter hub and the quick release are aligned in a straight
Hey, this
line.
feels just like building the sim.
It kind of, yes. Actually, everything like hardware quality wise actually feels very nice, and it's got all the plugs that you need.
Yeah, but also one recommendation just from previous experience, if you have like blue Loctite, not the red one, maybe it's not the worst idea to like lightly Loctite those, just so reduce the chance of them coming loose
On track.
on track.
We're probably gonna go.
We're probably
later
gonna
on.
Loctite later.
We're probably gonna
but-
Loctite these later.
Yeah.
So this is a soft install plus a
but
test.
please, like use a small amount of Loctite just as extra insurance. I would recommend.
Since we're in a sharing mood about us installing steering wheel, I'm going to repeat that conversation again. Alan, your first time putting in a steering wheel in your car,
I forgot to put in the Jesus nut until a week after.
the center nut.
Until a week after, I decided to adjust it because I didn't center it correctly. I took everything out and I realized I didn't put in the Jesus nut.
Good
But I
job.
didn't die.
Good job. Good job not dying.
Alex, the first time you put in a steering wheel.
Oh yeah, so first time I put the steering wheel with a quick disconnect, I thought it was like, yeah, I got this. I didn't, I tightened everything, did like one lap it, they come back, because like everything was loose.
Cool.
Like all of them, like every single bolt was loose.
And your boy here, when I was doing my first steering wheel, I spent a week trying to get the Jesus nut off of the steering column. I couldn't, and then I realized I've been cranking for a whole week, trying to tighten it instead of loosening it. So
Everybody had the challenging experience installing steering wheel the first time.
you learn. Now the three of us, the three musketeers, have figured out how to do a BMW steering wheel. And look at this.
So does that mean I forgot to put the Jesus nut in, then we probably tightened this the wrong way, so everything's stripped and it's gonna come off in the next time we hit the track?
Let's not talk about that. Anyway,
It's a
test fit time.
combination of the three.
Finally,
Finally,
first test fit.
This is tight. This is tight. This is the right direction. Actually, you know what? I'm probably supposed
Yeah, you're supposed to pull
Pull, slide, done.
Oh.
Oh. Hold on. It's very small actually. This is small. Oh,
This is the
this is as
320.
low as it goes.
Yeah, this is a 320. It actually does feel like it's kind of pointed upwards.
But also, we're sitting really low.
Yeah. That is cool, bro.
Power.
Yes.
It lights up.
It does?
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And also, I think if you get into night mode, it'll actually go brighter and like darker and stuff.
Oh.
Like, see? Like, it will actually adjust with the little flick. It will like actually adjust and lighten.
Really fancy. Or actually, you know, tighten the battery nut. We're gonna go for a test drive.
You know when I said you can get a flat bottom steering wheel and it's really nice for leg clearance? You need like really thick thighs to have an issue with leg clearance in this car. But this is cool.
Don't stop skipping leg days.
Alright, hold on. We're gonna test this real quick. M1. Let's see if M1 works. Let's see if all the button works. M1.
Ooh.
M1 active. Nice. M2. M2 active. Oh, you can hear the engine noise change too. Speed. Cruise control. It says cruise control cannot be activated. I guess because the door is open. We'll test these later.
Yeah.
We'll test the mode. Yeah.
Some music on.
Mode works. Music. Alright, let me. Oh,
Yeah, it works.
Oh yeah, volume.
volume works. No source available. This actually confirms. This is actually cool. This confirms it, I think. Yeah, this is confirmed. Call Alan.
So 左右 okay.
Yeah. And I'm calling Alan.
Where's? Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh, rotary dial. That's volume.
I'm gonna hang up on Jackie.
What?
Fuck you.
I was gonna test the end button. It doesn't. That's cool. So we tested everything basically works. We have the two free to use buttons, not hooked up to anything. But inevitably when we run DRS or illegal NOS, we'll be able to hook up to those too. That's sick. And and it just works, look! And it works right away. Oh, the horn works! This is so cool. This is actually like, I can't hide the excitement because this is like the coolest thing. As a racing car lover, you love having a steering wheel and like, because the moment you hold it, you know this is like, okay, it's a different ball game now. You're not holding an OEM steering wheel. Now it feels like a proper race car. So thank you to Momo, thank you to the guys at JQ Werks. Super happy to work with all of them and excited to be able to show you more of these in the videos to come. Damn, this is cool. Yeah.
Should we ask one for the Supra? Please make one for the Supra.
No, they are making one for the Supra coming soon for A90 Supras too.
I mean, technically, this one probably fits right in too.
I think so.
Yeah, it's the old G generation. So
Yeah.
Oh, except minus M1, M2.
Yeah, they have some slight differences in the
Yeah,
back and like the
yeah.
wiring and coding, I think. But it's in the works, so we'll have both of those available on the web store. And dude, I'm over the moon. And if you don't want it that bright, just turn the brightness down. Oh my god, it's a freaking game changer. I love it. I love it. Can we go for a drive, please?